Hi guys, this is Shelby from Farmhouse Living, and this is Lucy. She is usually behind the scenes filming all the videos and all the pretty things that you see, but today we are talking about working with what you have. We had some totally different content planned today, but after this week unfolded and Lucy was working on her house, we realized this is really good stuff to share. It's just not something you see in magazines and blogs and HGTV, people ripping down drywall and taking out walls and fully gutting spaces for beautiful before and afters, but we think you can shop your house, rework things, and have a home that you love. Mm-hmm. So we have 3 tips to accomplish that. Our first tip is to shop your house. So how did that unfold this week?
I think first off, being in our homes every day, we get so, not desensitized, but we get so used to seeing the things that we're always used to seeing in certain places. And I have been here for a year in this house, and so I just felt like the only place my furniture could work is the place that it was in. And I kind of that was the thing that spurred it all, was I was like, oh my gosh, I can put my couch in the corner. I've never thought of this. And so just really sitting down and reimagining, okay, well, what if I moved this here? And my first thought was that wouldn't work. But then I actually tried it. I have a toddler running around and it just didn't really make sense, but I went for it and it looked so much better. And over the holidays, we had so many people in our home, and I just realized how not functional the space was. I have a really awkward shaped living room. So I felt like it just put me, what I felt like was in a box of me telling myself I can't really do anything that's gonna make sense in this space because it's such an awkward space. But I don't think now that that's true at all, because I found something that I love and am totally obsessed with, and basically all my husband and I have done is sit on the couch for 3 days.
I think it's your TV box is back here, so you think, okay, my entertainment center and my TV and everything needs to go on this side, and then my couch goes on this side, and then when you walk in, the first thing you see is a TV, and that's just the way it is. And I think we get stuck in this bubble. You are allowed to break the rules. Mm-hmm.
So I have my TV right here above where the shelf is with my family photos. And whenever we first moved here, we paid a chunk of change for someone to come and mount our TV on the wall where we couldn't see any cords. And I was really happy about not seeing cords, but then I immediately regretted it because I was like, wow, the first thing you see whenever you walk into my house is this TV. All we do apparently is watch TV, which is not true for us. And also just, it again put me into this box where I felt like I had to do my whole living room based on where that one thing was. And so I just kind of reimagined, you know what do I have to lose? I'm just gonna take the TV off the wall and find another place for it. But behind here, there's a giant hole that will soon be filled in. But for now I can't see it, so I'm happy. And there's a plug, so that's not super cute. But you just have to get creative and think of ways that you could potentially move something else in another spot. It's so important that you dream with the things that you have, and that you're not always in this mindset of oh, I can't do the things that I loved in my house until I can go
$20,000 to take out a
yes. And that's just not a thing. No. I think you can really use the things that you were drawn to whenever you first bought them, or the things that are sitting in a closet somewhere that you need to scoop some dust off of.
And so 2 is, don't be afraid to break the rules. If you have this odd space, your TV box is over here, you're allowed to figure a way to put the TV. I mean, that's a lot cheaper than taking out a wall, or, there's just creative ways around that. Lucy has a dining room next to her living room.
Oh, the dining room dilemma, you guys. I had no idea what to do with that space.
So Lucy found a Craigslist piano, painted it white.
For free, guys. It was free. All we had to do is go and get it, and get 5 grown men to haul it because it's so heavy. But it was free, and it was a color wood that I didn't love, so we just painted it. And I put it into that awkward space, and it makes me so happy. And my 2-year-old loves playing the piano. So
I think you're allowed to do things with specific spaces that aren't what maybe the original intention was, but it's for your family. And if your family doesn't need a formal dining room that you use only on Thanksgiving, you can put a Craigslist piano. And then lastly, don't be afraid of a failed investment. Anything is reworked. Anything, you can't mess it up so bad you can't fix it.
So true.
I don't think. Not.
I think there's always a solution.
Yeah.
I always believe 100% that there's a solution to all the things home. Like if there's something that you feel like, well, we have royally screwed this up. I can't imagine how we'd fix it. Just sit on it and think and mull over it for a while and just don't believe that there's not a solution, because there always is.
Yeah. Lucy had shiplap in her breakfast nook. We love shiplap. We love wall treatments. We love all the things. It just wasn't working. And I feel like, okay, you invest in the mounting the TVs, you invest in the shiplap, time, money,
energy, my poor husband.
Yeah. But if it's not working, why keep it and feel stuck? Like, rip it down, try again. Making a house, turning a house to a home is a process. And so that's our goal here. Lucy and I want you to feel like, whether you're in your first apartment or you've moved several times. Yeah. Lucy's moved a lot.
I've moved 9, my husband and I have moved 9 times since we've been together in the course of 6 years. So everywhere we've lived, I've always wanted it to feel like home, whether we were there for 3 months or whether we were there for a year or 2 years. I was just like, it has to feel like home. And for the renters out there that you don't feel like you can make a rental home yours or beautiful on the inside or make it feel, to your taste, like there's a way, there's a solution. So
we want to close today saying that you can do it.
You can do it.
We just want to encourage you that if you need to flip your couch, if you need to rework some things, if you need to rip down some DIY failed shiplap or whatever, if you need to paint something, it's a process. You can do it, and we're excited for you to do it. So if you would like more inspiration, you can head over to our blog, farmhouseliving.com. We would also love to hear from you in comments below, and you can like and share, subscribe, all the things. Usually mom's here to say.
This was me making fun of Michelle. This is not actually.
This is her.
No, it is me too.
So yes, we are so excited that you have watched and subscribe.
Kat, you're throwing off my mojo.
Hi guys, it's Shelby with Farmhouse Living. Today we are talking about working with what you have, which, we love to do full-fledged...
Well, that was awkward.
Okay, get on this camera. Come lick my butt.
Come here.